Ladies and gentlemen, we here. And just like that, we back. Damn, I need my glasses. Man. Trying to see. Thank you for tuning into another episode of Convos in the Cave. I'm your host, Mel speaking. Click that like, comment, subscribe button on the way in. People, subscribe to the YouTube channel, man. We here, though. We here. And I think this is a sad day for me. At this point, it's like, where do we go from here with this Verb and Mickey Factz diss track stuff back and forth without this one-sided? It's literally like one-sided, and I don't know how to judge this. Like, I really don't want to react to it, but I can't allow people to talk about this without me spreading my opinion on this, right? That's just what it is, right? So, like I told you guys, I caught up with the last three. We did a video real quick, brief video. And I also had a letter to Verb in that. And it's funny, right? Because I swear to God, me writing that letter to Verb, it's not a coincidence that Mickey Factz have a letter to Hitman and it's an Verb diss. It's not a coincidence. Or it is. I don't know. I just want you guys. I mean, it is a coincidence. Sorry. It's not on purpose. And I'm assuming that me and Mickey Factz had the same type of thought process, but it was just on the other side, right? But my letter to Verb was just about him coming to battle rap, him coming to the forefront and defending his title, right? That was my letter to Verb. So if you don't know, I recently put out a blog and I addressed the letter to Verb. So go watch that. It's on a short, matter of fact. If you don't want to watch the whole video, check out my YouTube short. I had a letter to Verb yesterday, right before this letter to Mickey Factz. This letter to Hitman that Mickey Factz dropped. And it's crazy. It has to be a coincidence because it was not done on purpose. I had no idea that he was doing that. But anyway, we here. Convos in the Cave, we here. We're about to get through this. For those of you who's been following me, I know that I have a little lag in my like the quality of my videos is good quality, like the visuals and all that, but it's a little laggy. I gotta step my game up, so bear with me. I'm be a little transparent here. I gotta step my game up. I will invest in a new PC that's coming, but I'm not rich, I'm not like you guys. I don't know if that's Jose calling me, but if you're calling me, talk to me now because I'm not gonna answer because I'm on live. Anywho. Oh, yeah. Hey, Don. Yo, Don, what up, man? We here, man. We are here. Let's get to it, man. Yo, Don, did you see my recent short that I put out? I put out a letter to Verb. I read it on live and all that. And I really was hoping that it'd get to him because I need him to respond, man. I don't know how to judge this back and forth because I want a fair assessment. I want to have a fair assessment, but I can't. He's leaving me no choice but to... I don't want to say it right now, but he's leaving me no choice but to respond in the way I'm about to respond. I must say that. I feel you, dog. So we're about to get right off into it, man. Shout out to the subscribers, man. Hey, yo, Don, this after I get off this video, I'm putting up a poll. I'm putting up the next, I think I'm going to add on the battle rap diss track playoff bracket. I'm going to add the next 4 songs from a battle rap. I don't know which one. I'm thinking about using Good's 4 songs to see which one that you guys want him to use want me to use in the playoff bracket that's going to represent Goods. I think I'm going to drop his songs to see which ones you guys like, and that's going to advance into the playoff bracket. That's going to be the second battle rapper that I knocked out. Jay Mills took me some time because he has so many diss tracks, and I had to narrow it down to the best one. I think I've got the best one, and I'm gonna post it soon. But now we're gonna move on to Goods. We're gonna put out all his diss tracks and see what you guys like. That's gonna represent Goods in the playoff bracket of diss tracks. All right, without further ado, we here. Letter to Hitman Holla. I'm not gonna stop it. I just want to play it through, and then we're gonna come back because every time I play the video, the longer I stay here, the more laggy I get, and I'm trying to give you guys good quality. Because I can't afford a better PC. But anyway, we here. So without further ado, Mickey Factz has a letter to Hitman Holla. We're gonna get into it. We all know the recent history between Hitman Holla being from St. Louis and Verb being from St. Louis and how they was tight at one point and now they not. Right? Let's go. I'm ready, Don. Hey, Don, I got you. I got you. You right. You right. Without further ado, my man Don said, let's go. Let's get right into it. Ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, Mickey Factz, letter to Hitman Holla. I need to know what this letter say. And also, go read my letter in my short that I have towards Verb. Let's get it, Don.
What the hell is this letter doing on the floor? Don't open until February 4th. To Chaz Duncan from
Mickey Factz is doing
damage. Oh shit! Let me read it then.
How could you say it ain't hate? I got further than you and we came from the same state. You can't talk views. You $1 and a day late. What separates Hitman Holla is the pay rate. Hey, wait. That nigga losing weight. Just look at A face. I hope it ain't AIDS. You was like big bro till I made you vacate. Saw how you move, just a rat in the snake place. But is this a safe space? Why you acting like you want to fight? Was it rage bait? Harassing me on my time from a Mayday. You ain't serious with that straight face. You was too scared to play boy play between nigga. Yeah, we both nigga at it. None of that shit landed. Why you said I'm buying views? Cause all of my shit jamming. Been plotting on my body juice, cause I'm a solid dude. But you wasn't there when I had to battle Arsenal. Then $1,000 out of you. Stood right behind you too, cause I'm a solid dude. Next thing I know, you won the battle, so a lot. Jealous I was getting big. Why mad bro? Cool. We know your ass broke. Living off men and women. No more friends are with him. Me 450 with ARP. I sent the image. Why you got mad about it? Cause you know you never did it. Whack 100 Zoom call. You lied for 57 minutes. I'm marrying the girl I chose. Cause I love black women. Viral for the right choice. You settle for that one. Where all your acres at? Can we see that footage? You was in the smaller, was asking, can we talk? Nigga think he's Tevin Campbell, Mel Kerry Washington. Nigga just selling scandals. Please pray for St. Louis. Tired of your Twitter ramble. It was 2018. I was and the Gerald shit happened. Everything off. Had to cut you off too. Now I just mourn you. Found you a couple fools. So you hit Twitter Spaces. Sad if you fuck with dude. All of y'all niggas jaded, Captain Marketable. Nobody marketed you. No, yeah, I was down the slide. Ain't go back though, nigga. I was by your side. St. Louis to the death. Yet, line for line. Now all that shit dead. 911 homicide. Before I'm done with this letter, I wanna know why you lied. Telling people we was cool when you had conniving eyes. Always down for the fade. Drop the low, I'll arrive. Until then, fuck you. Hitman, dotted line, ball game. What we talking about? Bottom line.
Wow. This is powerful, man. Like, wow, man. I feel you, bro. Damn.
Hey, man. Listen. All right, Don, we're going to get to it. Don said, like I'm at a funeral, and this is the eulogy. It's a fact, man. I really don't want to judge this because it's lopsided, and we obviously know who the winner is. I'm not going to choose a winner, but Hitman, I mean, this whole Hitman Verb with Mickey Factz running this, it's turn your quality on the video down. It'll play better. How you do that? I'm not like tech savvy. Let me Google. I gotta Google that, Don. Turn your quality on the video down. So like if I have it at a 1080p, I gotta I'm confused, bro. I'm not tech savvy, man. I just want to get my narratives out there. Help me, Don, please. Mickey Factz was writing in third person. That's a fact. He was definitely writing in third person. And this whole thing was more than a funeral. This was like an autopsy, bro. Matter of fact, that's what I'm going to name this 7-day plague. Everybody was saying Verb is dead. But at this point, he's past dead. He's dead, and they dissecting every organ in his body, trying to figure out what happened to Verb. What happened to Verb, man? I'm so disappointed in this whole back and forth. Verb is putting out spaces that he's not responding, and I'm not even gonna lie. I don't even know the information that's going on about that. I don't even know the information. I don't know what's happening. I'm just not gonna even get into it because at this point, I just don't want. I can't really justify why he's not responding when we only talking about rap. Go to quality. Touch your screen. Push the circle. What circle, bro? The circle right here. You are live, edit, remove, view on YouTube. What circle do I got to hit, Don? I swear, if you fix this problem for me, we lit. Go to what circle? The StreamYard logo? Yeah, I need to figure this out because I'm on. If I figure this one out, we lit. The gear circle. What the fuck is that, bro? Oh. The settings. Oh, okay. Hold on. And go to quality. I got the gear circle up. It says general camera. Should I go to camera? It says camera resolution, high definition. I got high definition 720, standard 480, low definition 360. Am I in the right? Am I on the right track? Go to the gear, right? That's the settings, right? And then go to camera or go to general, landscape, portrait, display information, messages, audio, light, dark, auto. Let's go to visual effects. Nope. Recordings. Let's see if I can find it. Layouts. Guess. General. I'm confused, bro. Do it on the YouTube screen. Oh. I'm doing it from StreamYard, Don. I'm on StreamYard. I'm on StreamYard, bro. You know I'm lost over here, bro. Anywho, yeah, we're not gonna. I play it in the background if anything, so that way at least the video can still play and you guys can hear the music. But don't worry, next week I'll be lit. I'll look into it, Don. I promise you. But next video we be lit. I'm just going to buy a new PC. You know, I'm talking to my boy Lopez. We outside. He's gonna give me all the information. We're gonna just buy a new. I was trying to wait, you know, but fuck it. I'll just buy a new one. It is what it is. I'm investing myself. I gotta spend the money at some point. Yeah, Don. But yeah, so at this point, right? This is not even a funeral. This is not a body. This is a fucking eulogy, bro. Hitman Holla, I don't know. I mean, Verb, I don't know what he's doing. Don, what is this guy doing? Like, why he don't want to respond? I think he's a little afraid. And to be honest, I would respond to this because he don't got to worry about visuals. I don't see Mickey Factz investing in no photographer to help him, no videographer to help him do the videos. You know what I mean? To have good production and quality videos added to his bars. So at this point, Verb can record on his own in his basement and just release something. There's no way that you have this man who produced 7 diss tracks and he's destroying you on a 7-day plague tour and you're not responding to him and you still talking about Jay Mills. Those days are over. I know Don is bigger than videos, but what I'm saying is, all right, so Don, look, at this point, I don't think there's nothing Verb can do. That's a fact. But as a rapper, right, if I'm Verb as a rapper, I'm responding to everything he dropped verbally because I don't have to really invest in videos because Mickey Factz hasn't done that. You know what I mean? Just to hear what Verb has to say. That's what I would do. I think this is the best time for him. Jay Mills, he can't stand with Jay Mills because he didn't want to put out a visual, you know, and Jay Mills demolished him in that song, according to the consensus, and it was what it was. But at this point, you're going to allow some man to make 7 diss tracks about you every single day and destroy possibly your whole legacy. I mean, at this point, if you don't respond, I feel like you got a tarnish on your legacy. All of that shit that you be talking, you pull up, you got war scars, you got chinks in your armor because you a warrior. All them days is over. At this point, them days is over. The man outbarred you in the first diss track. The second diss track, Shutter Island, he called you all types of delusional. The third diss track, he basically said he's going to beat you up with words, right? So he basically assassinated your whole character with words, gave you a verbal beatdown and referenced it with a whole bunch of movie references. And the movie references that he was talking about was all fighting movies. So he destroyed you that way. And now here is he destroying your whole relationship with Hitman Holla, speaking in third person, basically, you know, talking through Hitman Holla to you. I feel like he's dissecting everything about Verb in the most negative way. And he's using battle rap as a platform, or as like he's using it in battle rap form. And this is masterful. This is one of the best diss tracks or diss. I don't even know what to call this, diss plagues ever that I ever really witnessed, because every diss track is something different. He painting a different story in every diss track. He's not talking about the same thing, opposed to people who's battling Jay Mills. You know, they talking about Young Money, you got dropped from your label. They just finding strategic ways or better ways to say the same thing. In this case, Mickey Factz, I didn't hear him mention Young Money not one time, because he was on a mission. He was on a mission to tear down who Verb is as a man, a rapper, a father, a human being in general, a friend. Mickey Factz took this time to really destroy every part of Verb, and it's only the 4th diss track, and already I don't need to hear anymore. This is not a body. This is a eulogy. Haven't heard Mickey Factz lie yet. That's a fact, bro. That's a fact. Verb is showing he can't handle either one of them, and that's why I put out that diss track, because that letter to Verb, because I really want him to hear how I felt, because we can't discredit who Verb is. But at this point, if he allowed Mickey Factz to have this narrative on him, we can discredit him in every way. This is called rapping a body like an Egyptian mummy. Yo, Don, bro. When you pulling up to the cave, man, we gotta talk face to face. Like I put you on video, man. We need to hear it all 7. I don't want to hear no more, Don. I'm good. I don't want to hear no more diss tracks. I don't want to hear no more diss tracks from Mickey Factz. You know what? I want Mickey Factz to battle. It'll be more fun for Mickey Factz to battle Jay Mills. Fun though, like not like how I think Goods and DNA. It got a little serious. Yo, yeah, definitely send it to me. Damn, how you send? Let me give you my Instagram and you could DM me. My Instagram is Mel. What I'm gonna give you both. Is Mel Ross. Mel is _ MELLROSS. That's my regular Instagram. So DM me your number. That's a fact. Hit me up, because we gonna lock in. We gotta lock in. Don, you might be my main man. We're gonna pull up and we're gonna like have interviews with these rappers. We're gonna be doing our thing. You feel me? Yeah, I just don't think that I need to hear _ MELLROSS. The underscore is first. And then, the underscore is first, and then those same letters. Yeah, so I don't think Mickey Factz should respond. I don't think Mickey Factz should continue. I think he should save the next 3 disses for someone else. And I actually think he should battle Jay Mills for fun, just so we can have shits and giggles. At this point, people is being strategic, because you got it. Yep. At this point, I think people is being so strategic, and they walking on eggshells when they come to Jay Mills. So they don't want to battle him. But at the same time, the only one I think that can stand the test of time with Mills would be Mickey Factz, because Jay Mills is the new Drake. We gotta respect that. Jay Mills is the YouTube Drake. There's nothing that he can do that people are gonna deem not good. At this point, he got everybody in the palm of his hand. Pause if necessary. But I think Mickey Factz has a shot. So I just want to see Mills take a L. I ain't gonna lie, if it's possible. Why battle Mills though? It's a lot of battlers because it's no competition with, like, when people battle Mills from the consensus standpoint. This is not from me personally, and I'm not even gonna go down how I feel about Mills diss tracks because I like bars, right? Straight bars. I'm a bar fanatic. If you spitting bars, I'm all ears. If you spitting that fluffy stuff, I can't get with it. So, but the consensus is the consensus, right? If everybody say Mills won or Mills is winning or Mills is the greatest to ever do it on YouTube, then that's what it is. My little opinion ain't gonna matter, right? But the reason why I want Mickey Factz to battle Mills because I feel like there's some competition there. Everybody else, Mills is going to clean house. I'm a fan of being competitive. And on top of that, I think Mills shouldn't even respond to certain people because they not invested as the same level as Mills. How do you know it's no competition, bro? We won't know until they try. Because look at the trajectory, right, Don? The trajectory showed. You had DNA try, you had Goods try, you had Jack Boy try, you had B Magic try. Who else try? You had True Foe try. No, True Foe? Yeah. Wait, True Foe shot at Mills? Or Mickey? I'm not sure. But you had so many people who tried to diss Mills, and it was unsuccessful. It was unsuccessful. The only one who's been getting some remotely close to enough credit was B Magic. But aside from that, Mickey Factz is on the top of the list as far as, let's use the three. Let's use Mills, Mickey Factz, and B Magic. Who were the closest? I would say it was B Mills and Mickey Factz. So that's why I want them to battle. You're right. And I'm just Don, man. I'm going to just admit it, bro. I think Mills got YouTube in the palm of his hand, bro. As long as we're on YouTube, you're not going to hear no negatives about Mills, no matter what he drops. I just can't wrap my head around it, man. DNA was actually the closest, but not close enough. I think DNA had one song that was close to Mills' songs. That was the story of Jarvis. I think the other one, especially that freestyle, they flamed that freestyle. They flamed that freestyle because it was no production put into it. It was just him in his yard just rapping on Instagram. They flamed that. They gave more credit to Story of Jarvis because he actually invested some money into that video, you know? And I think that, to be quite honest, the Story of Jarvis was the better diss track of that whole battle. But then again, I also think Goods' Letter to Stan was the actual best video in the Goods versus Mills battle. I'm just a fan of substance, bro. I think Mills have good rapping skills. Mills is really showing battle rappers how to do it. He is, Don. He is. I'm not disagreeing with that. But it's hard for me to differentiate bars over just a nice song and a hook, right? I can't separate the two. I feel like that's why I'm a huge Jadakiss fan and Fabulous fan and also Kendrick too. But I just like the substance, right? I feel like what memorable line, right, that you hear from Mills that lingers in your head out of all his diss tracks? Something that's like fire. Tell me that. I'm a fan of Substance too, my G, and I get it, but you know, then that all right. Mickey Factz add more than enough. And fact, see, so all right, so this is what I'm saying, right? So that I'm happy you said that because this is what's gonna make me allude to my point. So this is why I feel like Mickey Factz versus Mills would be it'd be probably like the best battle of this whole diss track era, because here you have Jay Mills, who's commercial, right? He don't really have too much substance and bars in it, but he make good music to bounce to. Then you have Mickey Factz, who's doing both. He has bars and he has good music. So it would definitely be a style clash. And that will give us what we want from both perspectives. You have your substance people, then you have your great music people that's all ears at this point. Yo, Lo, what's the vibe, my G? What's the vibes, Lo? We outside. Yeah, I think Don told me how to I'm gonna look into it, but Don told me where to go to kind of get some better quality with my videos lagging. But if this don't work next week, we just live. We're gonna get a better PC. So Don, my man Lo is who's gonna help me get a new PC. So we definitely gonna jump on that and we're gonna lock in, because I feel like I'm doing you guys a disservice, especially when this shit start acting up. But yeah, we gonna do it. We're gonna get to it. We're gonna get to it. So yeah, Don. So that's why I think that Mickey Factz, Lo, I'm gonna play this song for you so you can hear. Here we go. What do you think about Rum Nitty versus Mills? Rum got bars too. I'm getting what I need from both of them. Yeah, and I respect that. You know, I respect that. Don, I can't really disagree with you, because it took me a long time. It took me a long time to appreciate Jay Mills, and I feel bad that I was kind of like ignorant to the fact of like why he make his music that way. I felt like I didn't give him a fair shake and assessment. So during the Goods Mills battle, I was just disregarding him in a sense. And now you guys taught me a lot, especially the fans that root for Jay Mills. You guys taught me how to listen to music differently. And now I'm starting to appreciate that more. And now I'm starting to allow the artists to actually rap. And then we have a full discussion on the back end of it, because I understand how, like, where it's going. I'm not gonna scrutinize every bar. Yeah, Lowe's the man. But Rum Nitty going at Mills, I'm scared for Rum. Rum Nitty is definitely not gonna win on YouTube. I'm telling y'all right now. I don't care what Rum say. Rum could have the toughest bars, Don. He's not gonna win. Nobody's gonna be like, oh shit, he killed Mills. I don't see it happening. I'm just hearing one of Ron Brow's hard beats, and then Jay Mills just dancing to it in the video like he always do, and it's just being clipped. Jay Nice is in the building. Feel better, Jay Nice. How are you? Great live, by the way. Appreciate that, Nice. All right, shout out to Jay Nice, man. Had to get you out of the set. Hey, yo, Don, I'm not gonna lie, you helped out a little bit. I was rooting for Verb, because I know what he can do over the beat. I wasn't, yo, Don, I'm not the only one, bro. We was listening to Verb in the Snow. We was listening to You Don't Call Me I'm Not Your Bro, whatever that shit is that he put out. We was listening to that. And if you follow Verb, you know he make great music. So that's what I really relied on. This shit Verb is doing now, I don't know what to say about it. I'm so disgusted with how this turned out. And I don't even want to, every time I look on YouTube and it says Verb name, I don't even want to listen to it, bro. I'm not gonna lie. I don't want to listen to it. I just want to hear him rap. Thank you so much. Getting better slowly, but getting there. Thank you so much. No problem. You already know the vibes. I love that bro song. Yo, Don, how you feel about that that good song, Love Me? These niggas don't love me. The streets don't. And niggas don't. But my mama love. How you feel about that good song? That good song is fire to me too. So that bro song, Hector was fire too to me. I'm not gonna lie. I like Hector. And I like $1 Million House in LA ain't no trap, is a trap house. I like that song too. But it wasn't good enough. I think Mills be vibing on tracks. And that's why he be cleaning the rappers up. Shout out to Jay Nice. You already know, Don. So I think how you feel about that goods joint? You heard that joint yet, Don? That goods joint is fire, man. I think I played it a couple times. I played it in the intro. Yeah, but I think Rum Nitty might be doomed. I don't see nobody but Mickey Factz standing a chance with Jay Mills. Rum Nitty gonna have a lot of bars. A lot of stuff is gonna go over people's head because that's one thing when you rap over a beat, we don't hear every word, and we may miss something because we so vibing to the beat. And the fact that Mills got Ron Browse, who's actually just got a YouTube. Shout out to Ron Browse. Yo, Don, Ron Browse just put up his YouTube page and he's going through all of the diss track beats that he did and he gave to Jay Mills, and he's showing y'all, giving y'all a free game on how to make those beats. So shout out to Ron Browse for that. I just watched one of his videos this morning, and we went through all that. But for the people, let's see what Don. None of Verb tracks was good enough. Yeah, I heard Good's track. It was like the Love Me joint. I mean, it's a commercial joint. I mean, overall, it was not. I know you. I don't even know why I told you that, Don. I know you saw it. If I saw it, I know you saw it. Yo, bro, it's crazy because, Don, the other day when we was on Factz channel, I saw a BX Legend up there, and I'm like, oh shit, BX Legend in the building. So we chopped it up. We was chopping it up on Factz channel, but I was trying to get him to tell me when he because he said that he was going on live with Mickey Factz and he was gonna have some music on, and I wanted to go watch it, but I couldn't get the time frame when he went live. So now what I'm gonna do when I get to the crib after I take my son to his game, I'm gonna come back and I'm gonna find that video to see when he pulled up. Yeah, Don, we was live in there. I think I saw you pull up, but I was exiting. But yeah, if I gotta hit up BX Legend, let me know which video was it, because I want to react to it. I want to play it on YouTube, and tap in with him. You feel me? Because you support me, I'm gonna support you. That's facts. You know what I mean? We're gonna read these comments. We're gonna get to it. Yeah. So for the people who came just now, I want to play this this Hitman Holla diss track. And yo, Don, this is my first time watching it with you guys, so I didn't really get all of the bars. So I'm gonna play it again, but I'm gonna let it play in the background because I feel like when I add it to my screen, that's when all of the lagging starts. All right, Don. So let me play this for the people.
One more time. On the floor. Don't open until February 4th.
So, Don, is this a letter that supposedly Hitman Holla sent to Mickey Factz and Mickey Factz is reading it, or this is a letter that he found? I'm a little confused on that part.
To Chaz Duncan from Hitman Holla. Oh shit! Let me read that.
How could you say it ain't hate? I got further than you and we came from the same state. You can't talk views. You $1 and a day late. What separates Hitman Holla is the pay rate. Hey, what?
What separate Hitman Holla is the pay rate. How you feel about that, Don? You think that Verb and Hitman Holla beef started because how famous and successful Hitman Holla became? How you feel about that? No, it's Mickey Factz writing. Hold on. Is Mickey Factz writing through the eyes of Hitman? No, what I'm saying is the storyline, like, right? We know why is Mickey Factz is speaking in the third person, but if you're looking at the video, it seems as though Mickey Factz found the letter and he said, "Oh, what's this? It's a letter from Chaz Duncan. Oh, to Hitman Holla." Like, you feel me? I was wondering if the play was he found the letter or Mickey Factz got information from Hitman and he's speaking through Hitman Holla, opposed from speaking in third person. But do you think probably just jealousy is the reason? I think I knew it was jealousy when Verb admitted that he hit up Gerald McCoy after he accepted a contract offer and he found out how much Hitman Holla was getting paid. And I think Hitman Holla Murder Move was getting paid. And then he responded back to Gerald McCoy saying, "You got to up that number." That was something like New Yorkers don't do. We would never talk about another man's pocket, bro. No, it's what I said at first. Oh, okay. Copy that. Yeah, once Verb did that to Hitman Holla, when he said, yo, he found out how much they were getting paid, and he told Gerald McCoy, you got to up that. I'm pretty sure there was some more context behind it, but Gerald McCoy didn't want to expose too much. Yo, shout out to everybody who's watching, man. Tap in. I think once that happened, I already knew that was kind of some envious. I'm not going to say jealousy. I would say envious, because envious could be positive. You know, if you envy someone, that doesn't mean that you hate them or you're jealous of them. It just means that you wish that you were in that respective state, and you just hope to get there at some point. That's what envy is. So I think that's what happened between Verb and Hitman Holla. And I also think that that's what motivated Hitman Holla to act a certain way towards Hitman. We don't pocket watch over here. That's envious. Facts. We definitely don't. Yo, Don, where you from? You from New York? You from New York? Let's go. Keep it going. About to get everyone here for my boy, Mel. Yeah. So, yeah, we outside, Lo. Yo, you pull them in. Reel them in, man. Reel them in. So, yeah, so I think that, you know, we would never pocket watch. And I think in that respect, that's more than enough for Hitman Holla to feel a certain way, because Verb should have just wore it, right? St. Louis win. You get more than me, it's a win-win situation. You don't go back to the man and say, nah, you gave Don 20,000 and only gave me 10. You got to at least give me 22. That's crazy to me. And in fact, I hate people that have that mindset, bro. Bad news was across the water from Big K and Ab. Bad news VA. Oh, you from VA? Across the water from Big K and Ab. Okay. All right. Yeah, I mean, you close enough. You know, you close enough. You on that side, like where, you know, real niggas reside. And that's a fact. I got family out in VA. My pops be shooting out to VA all the time to visit his family. So we definitely connected in some sort. All right, let's hear this letter, man.
Hey, wait. That nigga losing weight. Just look at A face. I hope it ain't AIDS. Wait. You was like, big bro.
All right, I know Verb is a vegan, right? And I know how much weight you can lose. Ask about bad news. Hello. Yo, I know about being a vegan, right? And I know that, you know, you lose weight drastically, right? And amazing things happen when you're a vegan, right? But am I the only one who be looking at Verb like, I don't know, man? Because I know that's what Mickey Factz alluding to. And I hope, knock on wood, that everything's all healthy. And I'm just joking, Verb. I'm not serious. It's just a joke. But I get what he's saying, because, you know, it do look like a little bit shaky. Like you put some more weight on. I don't know if you gotta eat more cauliflower. I don't know what in the leafy world that's gonna get you to gain little muscle, but I think it's time to start building that muscle up, because it is looking a little shaky. You know, I just watched your recent interview with some no-name guy that was on YouTube, and it looked kind of shaky, Verb. So I can see why they say you look sick and all that. So that's a little play that they have, but. You know, I hope all is well with you, and continue doing what you're doing. I just want to hear you rap. Anyway, let's move on, man.
Till I made you vacate. Saw how you move, just a rat in the snake place. But is this a safe space? Why?
That's what he's still talking about, the same thing. Saw how you move just to rat in a safe space. Oh my God, that's crazy. Saw how you move like a rat in a safe space. Talking about the spaces that you're in. Damn, bro. Verb need more protein, to eat more peanuts. Facts. I know I'm not bugging. You know, he needs to do. It's something that I'm not too sure how skinny that you can get as an adult to where it's harmful to you, to where you probably like anorexic. At this point, I think you borderline anorexic, Verb. So start putting that protein in there in your system. The peanuts, pause. Like my man Don said, Don is on point. But listen to what he said here, Don.
You acting like you wanted to fight. Was it rage bait? just a rat in the snake place, but is this a safe space? Why you acting like you wanted to fight? Was it rage bait? Harassing me on my timeline
Hey,
from
what was
a
the first
Mayday.
line, Don? Hold on. See what I'm saying? What was the first line? Say it up here. Like a rat in a snake. What he said? Hold on, let me play it back. Let's start this again. You was like my big bro till I made you vacate. Let's play it back a little more. Is it AIDS? Hope it ain't AIDS. Wait.
Till I made you vacate. Saw how you move, just a rat in the snake place. But is this a safe space? Why you
saw how you move, just a rat in a snake place? That's what you was talking about? Yo, I'm listening. Yo, you know what's crazy? I'm listening to Mickey Factz rhyme, right? And he's telling a story, right? So within that story, I'm just surface level. So I'm just paying attention to the storyline that he's talking about and basically visualizing it in my head. Not the beginning. You know, Verb and Mickey Factz not from the same place. I'm playing it back. You're done. Let me play it back. He's layered, bro. That's hold on. See? Hold on. I'm playing back a little bit. Let's go. Stay with me, guys. Stay with me. I'm just trying to we
to Chaz Duncan from Hitman Holla. Oh shit. Let me read it then.
How could you say it ain't hate? I got further than you and we came from the same state. You can't talk views. You $1 and a day late. What separates Hitman Holla is the pay rate. Hey, wait. That nigga losing weight. Just look at A face. I hope it ain't AIDS. You was like big bro till I made you vacate. Saw how you move, just a rat in the snake place.
He's layered. But they started in the same state, not on. Oh my God. All right, go ahead.
But is this a safe space? Why you acting like you wanted to fight? Was it rage bait? Harassing me on my timeline from a Mayday. You and Sirius was booked. I had on a straight face. You was too scared. You
and Sirius to book. I had on a straight face. They were supposed to battle in May. Is this accurate, Don? Harass me on my timeline.
I'm a Mayday. You and Sirius was booked. I had on a straight face. You was too scared. You a playboy played me. Why you tweeted Nick Cannon? Yeah, we both sniggered at it. None of that shit landed. Why you said I'm buying views? Cause all of my shit jamming. Been plotting on my moves since I was a kid, damn it.
All right. So we all know that Verb battled Hitman Holla, and the consensus said that Verb killed Hitman. Is Hitman I'm speaking for Hitman in third person. I know, right? I'm speaking. I got lost. Yo, I'm not gonna lie, Don. I got lost just now in the fact that me thinking that this is fucking Mickey Factz talking. My bad, Don. And I thought, and it dawned on me, wait, this is a letter to from Hitman. Stay focused, Mel. Bro, this guy's wild layered. So now I say that to say, we all know that Verb battled Hitman Holla, and the consensus said that Verb beat the shit out of Hitman Holla. That's when Verb said, that's how you talk to your son. yeah, Don. School me, bro. School me. Because you're going to have to keep me, because it's so much that's been going on in the battle rap culture. I still need to be reminded. I have the information in my brain, but Don, pause. You just got to pull it out of me. Pause. That sounds crazy. So, I always need you up here, my boy. I always need you to put everything in perspective because I might lose control. So, Hitman Holla supposedly lost that battle and this is Hitman Holla. Well, this is Mickey Factz explaining in Hitman Holla's voice what transpired and why we're here. Got it.
Headline that I had on a straight face. You was too scared. You a playboy played me. Why you tweeted Nick Cannon? Yeah, we both sniggered at it. None of that shit landed. Why you said I'm buying views? Cause all of my shit jamming. Been plotting on my moves since I was a kid, damn.
Yo, Lo, if you could, please give my man Mel some likes on his video. He speaks facts. I don't watch much about, I don't know about y'all, but he's a workhorse respecting the grind. And thank you. You already know, Lo. Appreciate that, boy. I'm going to leave that up for a little while. Appreciate that, man. Yo, Lo, My man Lo is always tapped in. I love you, Lo. All right, so
headline that's I had on a straight face.
Again, yo, please like, comment, subscribe. Combos in the Cave. We read everybody comments. I'm gonna read you guys' comments, every single one of them, until it's too much for me. I don't care. I'm not ever asking for a super chat, so you could take that shit to the bank. I would never ask you for a super chat ever in my life. Hey, yo, Lo, I'm gonna need your help and Mel too. Don, whatever you need, bro. I promise you, whatever you need, man. We here. We got to support each other. I swear to God, whatever you need, let me know.
You was too scared, you a playboy playmate. Why you tweeted Nick Cannon? Yeah, we both sniggered at it. None of that shit landed. Why you said I'm buying views? Cause all of my shit jamming. Been plotting on my moves since I was a kid, damn it. Headline, that's a one. Hitman holla group. Classic first round. Meanwhile, Charlie bodied you. Stood right behind you too. Cause I'm a solid dude. But you wasn't there when I had to battle Arsenal. Then Summer Madness too. Me and John squashed the
It was definitely some secret hate because I remember that battle, and I think Arsenal had mentioned it too, or maybe Lux, I think, mentioned it. Somebody mentioned it that he never really be standing behind St. Louis, and it's true, man. But there's always two sides to every story. I'm pretty sure if Mickey Factz put out a letter to a Verb diss track, that'd be fire if he can find some way to diss a Verb with speaking from an a Verb perspective. I'm layer 2, Don. You heard that? I'm layer 2, my boy. He talking to Verb, man. He's talking to Verb so for real, Don. Like, this is what I'm saying. This is not a fucking diss track. This is a fucking autopsy, bro.
T-Rex got $10,000 out of you. Stood right behind you too, cause I'm a solid dude. Next thing I know, you won the battle, so a logic thing. Jealous I was getting big, why it made you mad, bro? But I played it cool, wasn't trying to take it past flows. Fast forward, state to state touring, getting cash flow. You moving state to state poor, cause we know your ass broke. Living off men and women, no more friends are with him. Me 450 with ARP, I sent the image. Why?
Hey, man. And that's one thing I know about Verb, right? Verb always traveled by himself with 2 bodyguards. And is it because he lost friends? Is there some validity to what Hitman Holla is saying? You know, because it seems though that is true, right? I'm gonna play it back. I think I missed some stuff.
Mad, but I played it cool, wasn't trying to take it past flows. Fast forward, state to state touring, getting cash flow. You moving state to state poor, cause we know your ass broke. Living off men and women, no more friends are with him. Me 450 with ARP, I sent the image. Why you got mad about it? Cause you know you never did it. Whack 100 Zoom call. You live for 57 minutes. I'm married in
the phone call when they try to resolve the situation, and they were successful. Mickey Factz been verbal. I mean, Mickey Factz been very Verb. He's exhuming Verb. What the fuck does that mean, Don? Exhuming. I never heard that word in my life. Thank you, Nice. You already know, yo. Shoot over to J Nice channel. She got those good ASMRs that put you to sleep, man. If you want to go to sleep, you want to look at a video and hear the message. Either way, you're gonna have a good night. Messing with J Nice. Just to bury him again.
Girl I chose, cause I love black women. Viral for the right choice. You said for that one.
All the women call Verb a womanizer, right? So, anywho, like, they call him a womanizer, and I don't know if there's any validity towards it, but if it's meaning digging up Verb after being buried, that's a fact. Hey, and then doing the autopsy, Don. Appreciate that, man. I might use that word in my, in my production meetings. I'm taking that from you. Hey, you learn something every day, man. Appreciate the love, man. Appreciate the fact that you putting me on game, man. And this is what this is what the conversations is about. Like, this is why I love talking to you guys in the comments, because we teach each other things, right? And I know I'm going on a tangent, but I really appreciate the people that's here. And this is why we always got to have those conversations, because it keep you critically thinking. Hey, Don, I'm late for my
Where
son.
all your
Practice.
acres at?
He gonna try
Can
to
we
get-
see that
he gonna try to
footage?
get
You
through
was
this.
in the small apartment, Christmas lights, whack cushions. We all know your ass putting fake ass Kevin Samuels. You was asking, can we
Facts.
talk?
Facts. He's comparing to Kevin Samuels because he is a womanizer, I guess, right? I don't know. That's not coming from me allegedly. Like whatever it is. But the narrative is out there, and Mickey Factz is using that to expose him.
Nigga think he's Tevin Campbell, Mel Kerry Washington. Nigga just selling scandals. Please pray for St. Louis. Tired of your Twitter rambles. 2018, you said I didn't nothing for.
Yo, you gotta send me some music, Don. I told BX Legend to do the same thing. Bro, I listen to everybody's music. I be bumping it in my car. You know, I be wilding. So send me some music so I can pump that, because a lot of people be always asking, who's that? And I be saying people names, random rappers they don't be knowing. But I love different genres of music, bro. Send me something, man. I can play it on here too.
Shit happened, everything awful. Had to cut you off too. Now I just mourn you. Found you a couple fools, so you hit Twitter Spaces. Sad if you fuck with dude. All of y'all niggas jaded, Captain Marketable. Nobody marketed you, no label sponsoring you, no red carpet for you. Should have been ride or die. Yeah, I was down the slide. Ain't gonna be that though, nigga. I was by your side. St. Louis to the death. Yet, line for line. Now all that shit dead. 911 homicide. Before I'm done with this letter, I wanna know why you lied. Telling people we was cool when you had conniving eyes. Always down for the fair. Drop the low, I'll arrive. Until then, fuck you. Hitman, dotted line, ball.
Hey, ball game. Yo, it's over for Verb. I don't want to hear nothing from Verb. I'm not gonna lie. Verb, don't talk to me. Don't even put out a diss track. I will not be looking for you. Hey, Don, it's always a pleasure talking to you. Low, you, Jay Nice, it's always a pleasure talking to y'all, my guys. I'm out of here. Like, comment, subscribe, share the video. Don't forget to, send that battle rap diss track player bracket out there. Let people try to get some decisions on there, because I'm trying to get enough likes and picks. Like, you gotta on my post so that way I can start the player bracket. But anywho, we out. Confidence in the K, we out. Salute to everybody. Salute to subscribers. We're gonna be live. If he drop play 5, we're gonna be here. I'm not gonna continue to bash Verb. We're just gonna dissect the video. And Don, don't forget to send me some music, man. Convos in the Cave, man. We out of here.